On today's menu, a delicious recipe that's rolling in flavor. Spicy Sushi Burrito. Leihoma, I'm Yeung from YoungManCooking.com. Welcome to the channel where you can cook with confidence. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while now, you know that I absolutely love spicy food. Now, today we're going to use something a little bit more unique of a spiciness, but before we get started, a big thank you to Tourism Shizuoka, Japan for sponsoring today's episode. Shizuoka Prefecture is home to Japan's most iconic mountain, Mount Fuji, and that is conveniently served by the Shinkansen or bullet train between Tokyo and Kyoto. Located at the eastern part of Shizuoka Prefecture, the Izu Peninsula is one of Japan's premier tourist centers. Famous for hot spring resorts, scenic coastlines, the sea and white sand beaches, Izu Peninsula is one of the most beautiful destinations to visit all year round. 1 cup sushi rice. Rinse and drain the rice 2 to 3 times to get rid of the excess starch. One cup water. Heat the rice up on medium-high. When the water starts to bubble, give the rice a good stir to remove any rice grabbing the bottom of the pan. Turn the heat to medium-low, cover, and cook for 15 minutes. Then turn the heat off and let it continue to steam for 10 minutes. Transfer the rice to a large mixing bowl. Three tablespoons rice vinegar. Generous pinch salt. Carefully mix together, then gently pat the rice on the sides of the bowl. This will help it cool faster. This is a beautiful heirloom purple carrots. I was saving these for a special occasion like when we cook together, and of course you can use regular carrots if you don't have these on hand. Chop 1 carrot into thin matchsticks. Two sticks green onion, finely chopped. Quarter pound fried tofu, sliced. A quarter of a red bell pepper, finely sliced. Place your veggies onto a plate along with some cucumber sticks. Place 1 large avocado into a mixing bowl. You've probably seen these wasabi tubes in sushi restaurants or Asian supermarkets, but a real wasabi root is actually grated, but this is the closest thing that we can find here in North America. 2 to 3 teaspoons wasabi. So while we wait for the rice to cool, let me know in the comments below if you've ever been to Shizuoka, Japan or have tried fresh wasabi. Wasabi is actually deemed by most experts to be one of the most difficult plants to grow commercially in the world. And in fact, it's rare to find real wasabi plants outside of Japan. It's one of the most expensive plants on the planet, coming in at around $250 per kilogram. And I bet you didn't know that wasabi was actually initially used by the Japanese centuries ago as a way of preventing food poisoning with its antibacterial properties. Shizuoka's temperate climate, awe-inspiring mountainous terrain, and bountiful supply of fresh, clean-flowing water means it has some of the largest wasabi farms and produces close to half of all the wasabi root grown in all of Japan. Mash. Place a sheet of nori onto the sushi mat. Gently spread a thin layer of rice onto the nori. You can also use your fingers, but dip them in some water first to prevent the rice from sticking to your hands. Spread a layer of the wasabi avocado onto the rice. Leave about an inch or so of exposed rice at the top of the nori. We'll be using this to seal the burrito. Assemble the burrito by adding the tofu and red bell pepper. Cucumber. Add some delicious broccoli sprouts. This is some delicious thick chickpea mayonnaise I made in the previous episode, and I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can check this out and make this first if you haven't made this already. Add a little bit of sriracha, green onion, carrots, sprinkle on some white and black sesame seeds. A few leaves of romaine lettuce. Use the lettuce to press in the ingredients and roll the nori to the exposed rice. Remember to be firm and add some pressure to seal the burrito. Roll the burrito in a sheet of parchment paper and twist the sides to maintain the pressure. You can now make this delicious burrito with absolute confidence. Not only are these fun to make, let me tell you, these are really delicious. Man, I think that is the perfect amount of wasabi. It's not too overpowering, but you do feel it. It does give you a bit of that kick. Really delicious, has a lot of really fresh flavors from the freshness of the cucumber and the red bell pepper, a little bit of sweetness from that, as well as the really delicious crunchy carrots and the little bit of freshness from the romaine lettuce. And then you get that meatiness from the fried tofu, and of course the butteriness of the mayonnaise, as well as the avocado that's been mixed together with the wasabi, which is just delicious. You have a little bit of the crunchiness from the sesame seeds, but that butteriness from the avocado really just makes this full circle. And the rice vinegar that you seasoned the sushi rice with just really helps with separating the rice, and you can really taste the different grains of rice that are in there, every single grain of rice basically. And because we seasoned the rice a little bit, since we're not dipping this in soy sauce, we seasoned it with a little bit of salt, so it adds a little bit of that savory saltiness. But man, really delicious, lots of really fresh, crunchy ingredients. You can definitely take this on the go or save it for the next day. One thing I absolutely love about making sushi burritos, or sushi in general really, is just the combinations are limitless, and really is up to your imagination so that you can have something different every time. And of course, if you'd like to further explore tourism Shizuoka and the online Mount Fuji and green tea experiences with Arigato Japan tours, I'll leave those links in the description box below for you to check those out. And of course, as always, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss a single episode.